broadcasting here to make sure that we address the issues, the critical issues that impact those various communities. Well, number one, we've got the NAACP. They are issuing a caution warning about flying on American Airlines. Apparently there's a problem there with black folk flying on American Airlines. We're gonna come back to that a little later. And then, of course, we've got Rauner scores a big win by a small margin on right-to-work veto. As you know, this is a right-to-work state of Illinois, and so you've got a situation here where the governor finds that there was no override of his veto. And of course, we've got the GOP, the Grand Old Party, that's the Republican Party, decided that they move forward on a major budget that includes a major tax cut for big business. So we're going to talk more about that. And then of course we've got the issues of what we're going to do about Latinos in our population as the Latino population continues to grow in the city of Chicago. And particularly if we look at our public schools right now, Latinos make up 37% of all of the students in public school. No longer are black or African American students the majority. Latinos are, and that's continuing to grow. And so then, friends, we've got another thing. I got a real gift for y'all. And this gift is that we are blessed to have Miss Terisa Griffin. She is a star all on her own. She's with me in the studio, and if you're looking on with Facebook or YouTube, you can see her right now. She's beautiful, gorgeous, vivacious, sassy, all of that and more. And guess what? She's a preacher daughter. But anyway, she's here with us, and I want to have just a few moments to talk with her. But first, I'm going to come back to you, Teresa, because we've got to deal with, right now, we're going to have to deal with the governor of the state of Illinois here in Illinois, and he has decided to veto a major bill. So listen to him. And a big win for Governor Bruce Rauner, and perhaps a sign that the Republican legislators have not deserted him. The Illinois House of Representatives failed by just one vote to override his veto of a bill that would prohibit local municipalities from enacting right-to-work zones to get around unions. Wow, that was big for Rauner. As you know, Mr. Rauner has, from the very day that he was sworn in as governor, he said that he was going to take on the organized unions, the labor unions here in the state of Illinois. And so he's been vigilant, and well, as he's been at loggerheads with the Speaker of the House and the House of Representatives on right to work and or union provisions. This is a big win for him. Not that it means a whole lot other than right at this particular point, there was a right to work effort that was put out, and the House of Representatives voted it up. He vetoed it and was able to sustain the veto. Now that also tells you something else. It tells you that there is weakness in the ranks of the Democratic Party, because otherwise the Democrats would have been able to marshal enough votes. So we're going to have to take a short break, but we're going to take a hard, close look and to see exactly what happened to and with this piece of legislation. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to go live with Ms. Terisa Griffin. Stay with us.
Perfect.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm sitting here going, that damn round. Somebody to get him, Lord. Get him, Jesus.
Well, we got to see what you're going to do.
We got to get it. We got to get it.
Okay. So, Teresa, we are actually
Live on
streaming
YouTube.
live right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you in good shape? No, I'm in bad shape. All I can say I did is I brushed my teeth this morning. Outside of that.
You did that. You did. Look, you in good shape. You in good shape. You did that number one thing.
Yeah, I brushed my teeth this morning. So you're gonna be here with us?
I am.
On November the 17th, right?
November the 17th. I got to let my Facebook folks know I'm on with you.
Yeah. Distant Lover,
Yeah.
Rhythm and Love.
That's some of the songs. Yeah, we got those in house.
This is your new album?
My new album is called Revival of Soul, and actually,
It's called what?
Revival of Soul.
That may be in here. Wait a minute. that in here, Revival of Soul?
It's one of the songs that we got.
Huh?
Which one of those songs?
It's not here?
Distant Lovers.
Go back.
He's cueing you back, Doc.
They carry you back.
Hey, we're back, y'all, live here, streaming live to Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms right now. And guess what? I have, as I said, and I promised I was going to deliver you a treat, and that is Miss Terisa Griffin. She has a new hot album out right now. I don't want to even say anything because we're going to first want to make sure that we get you to buy the album. But right now, let's listen to Terisa.
Good morning.
All right.
Almost afternoon.
Almost afternoon.
Yes.
In a minute would be 12 o'clock.
Yes.
So how are you doing?
I am blessed and highly favored. That's
Good.
how I feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Teresa, is it really true that you are a PK? That you
I'm
are
a preacher's kid, for
Huh?
real though, for real.
That ain't
preacher's
nobody.
kid.
Say nobody.
Louisiana preacher kid, way down in the dirty south.
All right. So tell us about this new album.
This album is called Revival of Soul.
Revival of Soul.
Revival of Soul, because I believe you know they have these other little titles that they have for R&B music, and there's neo soul and all, but this is just a revival of soul. I'm tired of us apologizing for our music and trying to give it different titles. It's soul music.
Okay.
And this is a revival of soul music with real instruments. Nobody programmed it. I used, live musicians, real musicians, great musicians to record this album.
All right.
String sections and horn sections and all of that, and that's how we did this.
You did an orchestra.
I went in.
All
Because I wanted it to sound the way music used to sound. When you hear Motown or when you hear Marvin Gaye's version of this, you hear all of this stuff, and it's like, man, and that's the stuff that moves you.
Right.
So I went in and my husband's sick of me. I went in and I recorded with all of these instruments, and thank God that our program director here in Chicago at V103, Derek Brown, he heard it, he believed in it. We've been working this project actually for a year, and we've worked up to this point. So this is not one of those, oh my God, this happened overnight. We've worked this project, and I'm so blessed that people are receiving Distant Lover. I'm grateful to God that we didn't screw it up, but really grateful that people are receiving this music, and I just call it grown and unapologetic.
Oh. Hey, and that I think is good. And the label, Revival of Soul.
Yes.
Now, I just happen to be a disciple of the soul.
Come on now.
But I love it, and I remember when Barry Gordon and the entire operation was up and running, Motown, I remember him, I visited him, and up in Detroit, he was down here. Of course, in those days, we had Leon's Barbecue. My father was the owner of Leon's Barbecue. But anyway, I just love...
Wait a minute. Leon's Barbecue?
That's me. And Denzel Washington just hit town 3 weeks ago and said, "Where's Leon?" But anyway,
Oh, I heard about that. I heard about where the barbecue is. I heard that he went up to the door and was like, "Where's the barbecue?" Now you got some barbecue where Denzel Washington
is. We're going to open up Thanksgiving Eve. But anyway, listen, Teresa. And we also at various times partner with V103.
Yes.
And we know Derek and those guys over there. They're wonderful people, and we're just so happy to be there. Now, how does one get your record? How do we get this? How do you get your album?
If you are in Chicago, there is a store called The Music Experience. Dedrick Jones does all these experiences with all of these different artists. Layla Hathaway is his 100th guest, and it's coming it's like in a couple of weeks, and it's right around the corner. I'm there. I'm going to be there. He has my projects right over on 76th Street. Is it 73rd? 73rd Street.
Right off Jeffrey.
And you just make that right off of Jeffries, and that's where he is. Off of Stony Island, you would make the left.
So we're going to an outlet. We're not on the internet.
Oh, yes, we are. You can go to iTunes right now. You can download it. You can go to CD Baby right now. You can download it. You can go to Amazon right
That's
now.
what I'm talking about,
You
girl.
can go
Don't send me
all
to
of those.
73rd.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me sit at home and count right now.
But for some of us
Right.
who don't do,
Yeah.
you know, the downloading and
Yeah.
putting our information into the system, that's where you can go. But all the other outlets, CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, I'm on there.
You own all of that.
I'm on all of that because we are working this around the country,
Uh-huh.
not just in Chicago, even though we do need 106 to come on in. I am working this all over the country, so I needed to make sure that we're available everywhere. So we are available internationally.
Okay, and
Yes.
so, you need 106 to come in.
I need 106 to come on
Sonia
in.
Blake, they in there?
I need them to come on and step up with this.
Oh, we're gonna be seeing this now. Sonia Blake is gonna be when you are here with us.
Yes.
At the Metropolitan Apostolic Community Church.
And I
Guess
will
what?
be singing
On the
Distant Love on.
17th
Yeah, come
of November.
Yes, Lord.
Sonia will be there to be the MC, the mistress of ceremony.
Come on.
So we got that. We
All
got
right.
you covered.
You said we covered. Well,
Right. So we're gonna talk to Sonia about making sure that she's not only there on the 17th, we get it lined up right now. Hey, how you
Yes.
doing out there, Sonia?
Hey, girl!
Hey, girlfriend! Hey, girlfriend! And so they're telling us to reach grab take a short break.
Let's go.
And when we come back, we're gonna finish up with Teresa, and then we're gonna move on to another subject. Y'all stick with me. This is Leon Finney, and guess what? Terisa Griffin. Hold on.
So I'm letting y'all know.
Huh?
This is not my first time at Dr. Finney's church. I want you to know they support the arts. As long as I've known him, and I've been in Chicago for a really long time, 26 years to be exact. I met Dr. Finney through Jerry Iceman Butler. So this is just a blessing, one, to be here. I'm excited about what we're about to do here at the Met. The church is awesome. You've seen it on Empire. So it's,
That's right.
Come on.
Empire.
You've seen it on Empire. Yes, yes. And so you know that they support the arts, and this is so very important. Thank y'all. I see y'all comments. You're saying that I look beautiful. I appreciate it. I also want you to know that here at Dr. Finney's church, they're very much into politics, helping out black people.
That's right.
So I want you all to tune in.
Hey, we're back live hot here on urbanbroadcastmedia.com. Get us on Facebook right now. We're streaming live. Get us on YouTube. Right now we're streaming live, and of course we're going around the world with these various streams. Now, my friends, we've got another issue that we have to deal with, and that issue is the city of Chicago must hire more Latinos as population grows, the aldermen say. City leaders must do more to increase the number of Latinos employed by the city of Chicago and stop, according to one of the Latino aldermen, stop pandering to the city's newly minted second largest ethnic or racial group. Now, that's pretty tough right there. What it simply says is that while Latinos make up 29.7% of Chicago's population in 2016, they held only 15% to 17% of the jobs with the city of Chicago and our city agencies. Listen, you know, we're standing here at this particular point with our Latino brothers and sisters. Why? Because at this moment there are major efforts to divide us and separate us. And we have got to stand together to make sure that the policies are put in place to protect the interests of Latinos and blacks. So this is a time for blacks to be united with the Latino community and make sure that we share our common struggle. As you know, the President of the United States of America and other members of the Congress of the United States of America have decided that, hey, it's time to make sure that we build a wall around the border of the United States of America to prevent Latinos from coming into the United States of America. You know that Mayor Rahm Emanuel has declared that the city of Chicago will be a sanctuary city. And my sense is this: when you look at the common struggle that African Americans and Latinos have had here in the United States of America as well as around the world, it's time for us to be united and stand together to make a place for everybody, not Latinos, blacks, as well as Asians, accountable. So we're going to stand here with them, and guess what? We're getting ready to go into another subject right now, and the other subject that we're going to cover is that the North Koreans are still threatening to drop a hydrogen bomb. What about that?
They've been getting ready all the time. When we was looking for weapons of mass destruction, they was like, look, we got one. We got a weapon.
Right. So anyway, the Koreans, the North Koreans, not the South Koreans, they continue to rattle the swords about war. And, you know, there's a scripture that says this, Teresa, and the scripture says, beware because of the wars and rumors of wars.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's a unsettling thing that we have in our national politics. And then, of course, we want to make sure that we stand vigilant with respect to the blacks, or those with the blacks, but in particular the NAACP that has found reason at this particular point to be concerned about American Airlines.
Oh my God.
I don't know what this is all about.
I'm scared because that's what I find.
We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we're gonna open up the conversation. We ain't got no more time?
No, you don't have no more time, right? But you can.
Oh, wait a minute, we got out of time.
That's all right.
Get ready to shut us down.
That's all right.
Anyway,
you keep on going. You know,
I got a certified membership with the NAACP. Right? If NAACP says that we got to do something about American Airlines, I'm with the NAACP. Hey, this is Leon Finney, and you can run until that. Oh,
I have time flies when you have fun.
Right.